Hey guys, Kevin, Muddy River Tactical. Thank you for joining us today. As you can see, I'm out at the range today shooting this Hellcat Pro here. But what the video today is we're going to talk about the Holosun, the EPS Carry. So these optics, since they've been on the market, have been super popular and very hard to get. So we finally got our hands on one. This is the EPS Carry. They make a regular EPS as well, which is a little bigger footprint. So if you guys have watched my videos, you know I shoot a lot of optics on pretty much all the guns I put optics on it, a lot of 407Ks and 507Ks. So this EPS Carry uses the same footprint and will mount the same as a 407 or 507K will in the Holosuns. It does have a little smaller battery on it. It's got a 1620 battery compared to a 1632, I believe it is, on the 407 and 507Ks, which to me, it's still plenty of battery life. I'm a kind of weirdo about batteries and optics. You know, I figure if you're going to concealed carry, I change my batteries every 6-7 months no matter what. So the battery isn't a huge deal to me. This model does not have the solar on it. However, there is an EPS Carry model that has solar on top, which if I can get my hands on one of those, that would be an even bigger upgrade. For me, the big thing about this optic, you know, there's a lot of people talking about it. To me, it shoots about the same as a 407 and the 507C. The window's a tad bit bigger in my opinion, just because of the shape of this being more square. You get a little more lens space on it. But the biggest thing about this is it being an enclosed pistol sight, which is what EPS is. The emitter is totally enclosed. So what that means in the concealed carry market is when you're carrying inside the waistband especially, you know, or like right now where our range is out at a farm. I live out on a farm in dusty conditions, dirt, lint's a big one for a lot of people as well. Anything like that. It keeps, this being enclosed, keeps any of that from getting in the way of the reticle, which could then make it not be able sorry, my phone here, which would stop the emitter, which would then make you not be able to see the dot, which would be a big failure, obviously. So for me, that would be the main purpose of switching to this. You know, this sight's about $80 more than the 507, but just that peace of mind alone would be worth it. So kind of backstory for you, concealed carry wise, I've never had any issues with it, and luckily I've never had to draw my gun on anybody in the concealed carry world, so that's a good thing. But I practice a lot. We're out here at the range multiple times a week. I've never had that issue. However, a guy did come into the gun shop and say that he had the issue, and is a farm environment too, but it got dusty and he couldn't see it, and he actually thought that his optic was not working. So he came in to say, hey, can you get me a battery for this optic? Well, come to find out, it's just super dirty in there. It's on a 507K. So we cleaned it and then you could see it again. So it's just blocking that emitter. So that really opened my eyes to that. In my opinion, I'm kind of weird and keep my stuff super clean, which, you know, you shouldn't have a dirty gun, especially if your life's depending on it. So it's not a huge deal. So I'm not going to take off all my 407Ks and 507Ks to switch to the EPS Carry. However, I can guarantee that when the time comes for a new pistol, or if I have to change one of them or anything like that, I'm definitely going to go to the EPS Carry just for that being enclosed. Absolutely no other reason. You know, I've seen different guys in reviews talking about they think this dot's better or whatever. I don't see any of that personally. That's just an honest opinion. I think the only thing, in my opinion, you're getting is the enclosed part, but that's a lot of peace of mind in a concealed carry environment. You know, if you ever have to draw your gun on somebody, not finding your dot quickly and easily isn't a problem you want to have to deal with. So on the EPS Carry, it is not, so you can still see your regular sights on most guns, depending on how it's mounted. But it's still a hiccup in the way of what you train with, and just something you don't want to deal with. So overall, for the price difference, if you're if you're new to optics and just looking to buy an optic, I'd definitely go with the EPS Carry over a 407 or 507K. But if you're not, or even the full size, because this review really goes to the regular EPS as well, because it's the same sight, just a little bit bigger. So I wouldn't switch out per se and spend the money to do that. But if you're new to it and going to buy it, definitely go for the enclosed. I think it's just the future of all optics, and in my opinion, within probably a year or so, you probably won't see any of these Carry optics that aren't enclosed, and for very good reason. You know, you don't want your life depending on an emitter that could be blocked, which not giving you a sight, which just causes problems. So definitely check one of these out. I'm going to throw a few more rounds through here. Like all the Holosuns, this thing's awesome. Target acquisition, site acquisition's great. So if you're in the market for a new optic, definitely check out the EPS Carry. Don't buy into all the hype that it's way better in any other way. It's got a little less battery life, sorry, I can't talk now, than the 407, 507Ks, but not enough to matter. The main thing is being enclosed, as you can see here. So definitely check one out. If you need one, go to Holosun. If you need any holsters, definitely check us out at muddyrivertactical.com. You know, we do all this channel, shoot all this ammo on our own money. We don't ask for patrons or that like all the other channels do. We're just doing this to help you guys and bring honest reviews and our opinion on these products. If you want to support us, the easiest way to support us is support our holster company, which is the whole reason we can be here today. So thank you guys for everything. If you need anything at all, please leave it in the comments below or give us a call. Muddy River Tactical, support at muddyrivertactical.com, or you can always call us as well. So until next time, keep practicing and always be prepared.